Good afternoon again. Thank you for joining me, those that are watching, on my tour of the United Kingdom. On Monday or Tuesday, was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. Time seems to flow into one all the time. So we're here at Cardiff. I've got the UK 2000 scenery activated. Initially we're just going to hop across to Kemble, or as it is on the tour it's called, which is probably the town it's near, Taunton, but it's actual Kemble airfield, where we pick up the England VFR tour where we left off before venturing off around Wales. We're then going to fly southwestwards down across Bath and Glastonbury, and then down to Eaglescott airfield, which unfortunately doesn't exist in 2020. But I'm going to see if I can find it on the scenery and just land on the grass. A bit of a shame, but it's on our VFR tour as Great Torrington Echo Golf Hotel uniform, but and there isn't really another airfield nearby that we could go to. So I'll see if I can find it. If not, we'll just touch down somewhere there. It should show up on the Bing maps. And as it's a grass airfield, we should just be able to land on the grass somewhere, probably. So we'll see when we get there. Should be interesting. Weather's not brilliant today. It's not too bad in the southeast, but it looks as though it's a bit overcast here. I haven't actually checked the weather at Cardiff. I'm sure they've got a METAR. I suppose we ought to. Yeah, it's 210 at 6 knots. Variable 170 to 240. Visibility 7,000 feet. No, that's 7,000. That can't be right. Probably broken at 1,100 feet. So we got broken clouds, which have been depicted, as you can see in the screen here. So we'll get started. I think it's going to be over an hour one again, as it's 2 legs. But so I need to get back to Kemble to pick up the VFR tour, which I've been doing, our flying club tour. So let's jump in the aircraft. And forgot I haven't fueled up. I've already got the guy to push us back a bit so that we've got plenty of room. Get our batteries on, put our beacon lights on. Cowl flaps are open already, and got Skytrack started. Panel lights can go on. It's a bit dull today. No, I don't want floodlights on. Okay, PDA can go off for now.
Clear.
Hello? Why is it not working? Why is it not going? What have I not done? Do I need that right up? Don't think so. Oh, that's better. Probably did need the props right up. Okay, that's our engine started. So we'll get the alternators on, avionics master on, and what's that got? A microphone on it. Should be, yeah, that's okay. Oh, I had another device showing up on my OBS. Okay, get rid of my funny face so you can see more, and we'll turn this on. I couldn't actually put the flight plan in because Eaglesoft doesn't exist in 2020, so it doesn't recognise it as a destination. Eagle Scott, rather, airfield. But it doesn't matter. We'll manage. Taxi lights on, strobe lights on, nav lights on. Put the pitot heat on, as it's a bit damp today. And we'll let the parking brake off. We want to come round this way. We'll take off on, I think it's something like 22 or something like that, the runway. Oh, 30, not 22. The winds are 22, that's what it was. So we'll take off on 30. We'll just taxi down the runway a little bit. Should be clear. Oops. Might help if I stay on the taxiway. Avoid the ambulance. We'll come down this way. If I could come out a bit, get more of the view in. I know where most of the buttons are. I can always zoom in to look at them. Okay, I think that'll probably do us. We're down the end touchdown zone on the 30 threshold, so we'll spin around here. Okay. Right, I'll have our landing lights on. Lights on, floodlights on. And we'll get going. Alright, so we need to turn around. I think I'll go around to the right. Don't want to climb too high because I'll be in the cloud. So we'll try and stay low. Altitude hold on there, I think. Oops. Always conscious of doing that. Yeah, a bit a bit misty today. It might clear up. I'm not sure what the weather in the West Country is, mind you. It looked as if it was a bit grim down there. Oops, gear. It's too busy. Too busy. Staying pretty low today as it's a misty old day. Yeah, so the weather down here in the southwest doesn't look too healthy, does it? I wonder if I can look up something on my tablet. See what the weather is. I don't think we'll have weather. I haven't got any elevation data either, so I'm winging it a little bit. So there's Cardiff coming up. Cardiff football ground by the look of it. Yep, Cardiff football ground and the Millennium Stadium or whatever it's called. Yeah, it is quite cloudy in places. A nice rainbow there. Look, there always seems some rain around. It looks a bit clearer actually when we get down to Cornwall area, past Exeter. But Bath unfortunately looks quite cloudy, so we might have to bear with it for a little while. We're going through the rain in a minute, I think. Need to be over this way a bit more. It's better. Shame it's quite so windy. Not windy, misty. Windy. But this is our English weather, so you know, you take the good with the rough with the smooth. So it's quite bright and clear, reasonably clear in the southeast, but at the moment we might get patches where it clears up. That's the hope. Let's turn my sound up a little bit. Yeah. Right, have I forgotten anything while I'm gathering on? Gears up, da 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 da. The trouble is when it's cloudy like this, it's hard to spot the airfields, and the fact that Eagle Scott Airfield doesn't exist in 2020, it'd be even harder. But I'm hoping we shall see the you know, the airport layout on Bing, so that's the hope anyway. electricity pylons here. I don't know if maybe there's a power station of some sort here. Quite a lot of pylons. All over the place. Waterworks. Sewage plant. Coming up over the bridges across the Severn shortly. I hope I'm high enough. I'll have to watch what the wind's doing, because I don't have a METAR for Kemble. First of the two bridges. That's the is that the new one or the old one? Not sure. I think that's the new bridge, isn't it? Oh, I've got the bridge. I thought that was a proper bridge with suspension bridge and that before. Maybe I haven't got it activated. And then the other one's down here. No, they were proper bridges before. I must have missed activating them. I thought I had them activated, but maybe not. The add-on bridges, that is. Because these just look like default bridges, so never mind. Right, well, we've still got winds coming at us, pretty much. Oh wait. Well, the runway at Kemble is runway 08. So, almost the way we're heading, really. Straight in at the moment. We've got to find it, of course. Oh, EGVA was, what's the winds there? Got that. 020 at 6 knots. Yeah. cloud's broken 1,600, so yeah, it's broken just below 1,000 feet, but come round a bit, I think. Let's start slowing down a little. East, I think Kemble is a belt runway. Yeah, asphalt. From me. Just a little conscious of these hills here, I'm not sure. I might be able to go through the middle there. Maybe not. We'll go round it. So there's a bit of a valley in here. Could have gone through there, I suppose. But no, I want to be heading more. I think the airport's just behind this ridge, but unless I climbed up a bit more. No, we should be alright, I think. Right. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the terrain was here, so we'll just climb a little to get over these ridges, and then we should be able to find the airfield. I didn't want to go too high because, as you can see, we're getting into the base of the cloud around 1,000 feet. Well, that is, it's a bit higher than that, but it gets more misty as you approach the ceiling. Right, look out for the airfield now. What we want to be 83 rather degrees. Should be over here somewhere. Ought to be almost in front of us. But I can't see it at the moment. Keep your eyes peeled. Now, if we cross a road in a minute, a B road, we should be pretty close. The road ought to be coming from our sort of 10 o'clock space. Sort of over this way. I haven't seen one yet, but unless we've already passed it. No, we haven't passed it yet. I just zoomed in my map, and we're not quite. I think it might be straight in front of us, actually. That looks like a runway there, just where my pointer is. So that was quite fortuitous. Put some gear down, it will help us slow a bit. I'm hoping that's the runway. Yeah, it must be. Slightly off, but So the wind's coming from the left at, what's that, 3 knots. It's a bit of a firm landing, let's just say. Right, well, I'm not going to stop here, so what I'm going to do is to turn around, go down the end of the runway, and I'll drop my engines there, and on my pirep, and then we shall start up and head off again. Hope that the weather improves somewhat. Okay, let me just park in this little area here. Okay, so let me just okay, so I've started up again. So we want to head 216 after takeoff. Okay. Mixture and props full up, and parking brake is on. The engine started again. Front brake off. Head back out onto the runway, and we'll head off. I had my aileron down for the crosswinds taking off, but once you get airborne it tends to push it down. I want to turn around. back into the murky mist. I can add destination. I do this one. A bit of a tailwind, so I know what I didn't do. Just wonder why my speed was slow. I was too busy compensating for the wind on takeoff. I forgot the gear up again. We're not going to see much of Bath, I don't think. It's low cloud at the moment, unless it brightens up. About another, I don't know, what is it? 12 miles, something like that, to Bath. It doesn't look too promising at the moment. I don't think it's actually raining. It's just low cloud. To give you some information about Bath, I've got my desktop audio 2 on. We come up to it.
Bath is the largest city in the county of Somerset, England, known for and named after its Roman-built baths. In 2011, The population was 88,859. Bath is in the valley of the River Avon, 97 miles west of London and 11 miles southeast of Bristol. The city became a World Heritage Site in 1987. The city became a spa with the Latin name Aquae Sulis circa 60 AD when the Romans built baths and a temple in the valley of the River Avon, although hot springs were known even before then. Bath Abbey was founded in the 7th century and became a religious centre. The building was rebuilt in the 12th and 16th centuries. In the 17th century, claims were made for the curative properties of water from the springs, and Bath became popular as a spa town in the Georgian era. Georgian architecture, crafted from Bath stone, includes the Royal Crescent, Circus, Pump Room and Assembly Rooms where Beau Nash presided over the city's social life from 1705 until his death in 1761. Many of the streets and squares were laid out by John Wood, the Elder, and in the 18th century the city became fashionable and the population grew. Jane Austen lived in Bath in the early 19th century. Further building was undertaken in the 19th century and following the Bath Blitz in World War II. The city has software, publishing and service-oriented industries. Theatres, museums and other cultural and sporting venues have helped make it a major centre for tourism, with more than 1 million staying visitors and 3.8 million day visitors to the city each year. There are several museums including the Museum of Bath Architecture, the Victoria Art Gallery, the Museum of East Asian Art, the Herschel Museum of Astronomy, Fashion Museum, and the Holborn Museum. The city has 2 universities, the University of Bath and Bath Spa University, with Bath College providing further education. Sporting clubs include Bath Rugby and Bath City FC. Bath became part of the county of Avon in 1974 and, following Avon's abolition in 1996, has been the principal centre of Bath and North East Somerset.
At the moment, wait a minute, we're still climbing. Thought I'd hit the... Let's just turn the autopilot off for a minute and we'll see if we can get it down a bit. That's why we are. I wonder why we're getting into the cloud. So here's Bath over to our right hand side. Coming up to now. See if I can spot the crescent. I actually see the crescent at the moment. Oh, it could be here. I thought they had a geometric thing for the, the Bath. Maybe not. I think I had an add-on for Bath. I thought it was one of their, the special city sort of thing that they do when they release the update, but I couldn't see any of the actual sites. Right, right, let's put ourselves on hold there. Gonna hold it? Should do. And I think we'll just come round to our right a little bit. Yeah, sorry about venturing up into the cloud. I thought I'd hit the altitude hold button, but I obviously didn't, and it was continuing. I thought it was just the cloud was getting lower. Never mind. Excuse me. Drink time. well, little nav map says that we've got about another 34 minutes, or 30 minutes, something like that. Yeah, for those that haven't seen the crescent, you've probably seen it on various shows. It looks like that. It's often on a lot of these period dramas on TV, featured. Give me the treetops again here. Slightly. At least the weather's brightened up. That's something. Another quarry. And I think that little mound down here could well be Glastonbury Tor. Famous for its Glastonbury festival, of course. I think that's Wales, Wales, not Wales, Wales. There is actually a cathedral in Wales, I think, but it's not reflected. It's just a default large church by the look of it. Wells Cathedral. I think I've been there actually. I mean, it's a village of Glastonbury. It's only really famous for the.
Glastonbury is a town and civil parish in Somerset, England, situated at a dry point on the low-lying Somerset Levels, 23 miles south of Bristol. The town, which is in the Mendip district, had a population of 8,932 in the 2011 census. Glastonbury is less than 1 mile across the River Brufham Street, which is now larger than Glastonbury. Evidence from timber trackways such as the Sweet Track show that the town has been inhabited since Neolithic times. Glastonbury Lake Village was an Iron Age village, close to the old course of the River Brue and Sharpham Park, approximately 2 miles west of Glastonbury, that dates back to the Bronze Age. Centwine was the first Saxon patron of Glastonbury Abbey, which dominated the town for the next 700 years. One of the most important abbeys in England, it was the site of Edmund Ironside's coronation as King of England in 1016. Many of the oldest surviving buildings in the town, including the Tribunal, George Hotel and Pilgrims Inn and the Somerset Rural Life Museum, which is based in an old tithe barn, are associated with the abbey. The Church of St. John the Baptist dates from the 15th century. The town became a centre for commerce, which led to the construction of the Market Cross, Glastonbury Canal and the Glastonbury and Street Railway Station, the largest station on the original Somerset and Dorset Joint Railway. The Brue Valley Living Landscape is a conservation project managed by the Somerset Wildlife Trust, and nearby is the Ham Wall National Nature Reserve. Glastonbury has been described as a New Age community which attracts people with New Age and neo-pagan beliefs, and is notable for myths and legends often related to Glastonbury Tor, concerning Joseph of Arimathea, the Holy Grail and King Arthur. Joseph is said to have arrived in Glastonbury and stuck his staff into the ground, when it flowered miraculously into the Glastonbury thorn. The presence of a landscape zodiac around the town has been suggested, but no evidence has been discovered. The Glastonbury Festival, held in the nearby village of Pilton, takes its name from the town.
If you believe some of those legends, well... full of legends. Full of legends. Western Zoyland. Airfield there. Right, so we now head down across Taunton, not Taunton, Taunton. Can't get my lips around that one. Taunton. Taunton. And then we cross Exmoor, which that should be high enough according to my elevation map, but you never know, it can sometimes get it a bit wrong. Then we'll have fun trying to spot this airfield. Looking to see if there's any landmarks we can go by. Not really. It's in amongst the country lanes. Don't even know what height it is because it's not defined as an airfield. It could be on the top. I think it could be on the top of a plateau actually. Let's see how the map. Doesn't really help much. Hefty looking clouds ahead. We'll be passing Taunton soon. Taunton. Over here somewhere, I think. What she's got to say about Taunton. Yeah, this is Taunton here. I don't know what that is. Have a little look. I'm not going to see it, would be in a cloud.
Taunton is a large town in Somerset, England with over 1,000 years of religious and military history, including a 10th century monastery and Taunton Castle, which has origins in the Anglo-Saxon period and was later the site of a priory. The town name derives from town on the River Tone or Tone Town. There was a Romano-British village near the suburb of Holway, and Taunton was a place of importance in Saxon times. The Normans then built a stone-structured castle, which belonged to the bishops of Winchester. The current heavily reconstructed buildings are the Inner Ward, which now houses the Museum of Somerset and the Somerset Military Museum. The town has been the site of many historically important events. During the Second Cornish Uprising of 1497, Perkin Warbeck marched a primarily Cornish army some 6,000 strong upon Taunton, and most of that army surrendered to Henry VII on the 4th of October 1497 in the town. Taunton is the site of Musgrove Park Hospital and Somerset County Cricket Club's county ground, and is home to 40 Commando, Royal Marines. Jenny Agutter, the actress, was born in Taunton and starred in a wide range of films, including Walkabout and The Railway Children.
We passed Tiverton, I think. Tiverton? No. Tiverton. Don't know. This is Exmoor up over here. Sort of a high plateau area. In I don't know if it's Devon. Is it Devon or Cornwall? Never remember where the border crosses, but somewhere down that way. Exeter is to the south. Practically our 9 o'clock. I'm in the bay. Be down here somewhere actually. Well, way off. Alright, come on, let's keep the sun out for me so I can spot this non-existent Eagle Scott airfield. Not quite there yet. Got another 28, yeah, about 38, 40, 35 miles. Oh no, that's because I set the destination somewhere else. Yeah, not too much further now. I think might have to scoot around these hills. There's two fairly main roads that we cross. One's the A361 from Tiverton, north westwards from Tiverton to Barnstable, and the other's the A377 south eastwards from Barnstable. When we cross over that, the airfield isn't too far on the other side. So we could look out for those. Check on the map when we're getting closer so we can look out for the roads, and then so there should be a road coming this way across us, probably down in the valley, I don't know. Can't see too much else in the way of things to spot. Not yet, but right, should be coming up to the A361 shortly. Might be in the valley, of course. Oh, is that it there? Up the road? Oh no, there's a car. So there's the A361 going down there across us. So the next road that we come across, right, I need to slow down or I'm going to miss it. It's a little way. It's a little way yet. Oh, it's beginning to clear. Maybe we will spot this airfield after all. I wanted to slow down a bit, but we can speed up. I thought it was nearer than it was. About 12 miles. Sun's come out to welcome us. Welcome us. Oh, a bit tongue-tied. I unfortunately cracked a tooth yesterday, and it's playing a bit of havoc with my addiction. It just feels funny, if you see what I mean. I've got an appointment tomorrow morning at the dentist. Passing a little B road about now. The next large main road is the A377, which passes left to right towards Barnstable. So we'll have to keep a lookout for that one. Then I need to slow. Fortunately, I think the runway is, or what looks like the longest runway, is sort of in line with our approach. So just have to try and keep a watch out for things. Appears to be a line of, on the map, a line of pylons, electrical pylons that almost lead towards it, but whether they're reflected in the same place in the sim, I've no idea. Don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Very nice place, Cornwall. Many a happy time down in Cornwall on various holidays when I was younger. I was younger and couldn't afford to go abroad, I suppose. Right, the next road we see from left to right ought to be, don't see any cars, the A377. It's been renamed since these maps. Well, we should be passing over it, but can I see it? Nope. Can't see any cars, I can see a river. We just passed the river. Right. Now we've got to try and look out for this field. Right, I'm going to take it off autopilot. So it's not going to be marked or anything, so it might just be a field, but we'll see. What's that over there? I might have to fly around it so that I know where it is. See a lot of look like lined up sheep or something, but I thought that was the airfield strip there, but it's not, I don't think. Right. No, I don't think it's there. Right, we ought to be heading nearly straight for it, but I'm darned if I can see anything. I'm probably a bit low to see it, I guess. What's that over there? Yeah, this is it here. This is it here, I'm pretty sure. Gonna be into the woods if I'm not careful. Whoa.
I think you can do better than that.
Yeah, there's the runway marker. I knew it was somewhere down here. Another damaged undercarriage, I think. There's nothing much here, I'm afraid. Now, I don't know what we do in terms of flying from here to somewhere else. Because we can't actually... Oh, we might be able to, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm thinking out loud at the moment, but I'm not flying it today anyway, but let's come over to this area up here. I thought it was that bit there I could see, but it wasn't that, wasn't the runway. We've got a sort of concrete area over here by the look of it. Paved area. But right, I suppose, I don't know, if I save the flight, I wonder if that will save. If I stop here. Okay. Be gone. Okay, right, let's put the alternators off, avionics off, batteries off, all my lights off. Right, I'm just wondering if I save the flight here, I probably should put those. So can I, if I do load and save to this PC, I don't know where it puts it. Why's that not coming up? Oh, it is. Right, so if I save it against this UK flight, save. Yes. Okay. Hopefully I can load the flight back in again and it will load up. I've never tried that, so I don't know. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully you join me again. I want to take off from this non-airport strip. It actually recognised where I was on Skytrack, which was interesting, since there wasn't anything in the data. So I got the right airfield anyway. That's something. Okay, I'm going to go and grab a cup of coffee or something. So I'll say cheerio, and hopefully you'll join me again soon. Bye for now.